Hello, everyone. I'm just making sure that I'm live. So if you're watching on the replay, skip ahead a little bit. I'm just making sure that my tech is working. I think we're good. I think we're live. So if you're tuning in, I'm using a new software that I'm not used to. So please excuse me while I iron out the creases because I am not 100% sure what I'm doing. So hopefully it's all good because, yes, I am not very good at it, but I will tell you that in just a moment. So hopefully this is hopefully it's in focus enough for you. So this is a random live. I hadn't planned on coming live. I just thought, hey, I'm going to put this away, so I may as well come and chat to you. Oh goodness. Okay. I think I can have the comments up on both screens. Let's check this out and see. Sorry, I usually was using Streamlabs, but it became really expensive. So I switched over, not Streamlabs, sorry, StreamYard. So I've switched over and now I'm having to learn a new program. It's not that much different, but different enough that I've got to learn some new buttons and where they are. So I hope you're all well. I know I haven't been live since it was a couple of weeks ago, I think I shared my new craft room. And I realized with a little bit of guilt that I've actually been living in my new place for 3 months. I want to say 3 months. And I just had a huge break from doing, I'm just going to clean my camera on my, please excuse me. I had a huge break from doing live videos because things just got crazy. I'm just going to tilt this down a little bit. So not only did I move house, I also went away, I got sick, and then I've also had to settle in, and this is probably what has thrown me the most, but I'm settling into a new routine, and me and changes are never really fun anyway, but since moving here, I have started with a support worker coming to spend time with me once a week, which is going to be more often soon enough, but I'm just trying to get used to it. But also Elijah has a support worker, so she's been here this afternoon. So there's been lots of different appointments, different routines, and lots of things going on. So I haven't been as it's taken me a bit anyway to get used to the new routine around here and all the appointments I've had. I've had lots of appointments. Now, I don't know if I can see. I had an appointment with my neurosurgeon, which was a good but not good appointment, if that makes sense. So just a lot of things happening at the moment. So anyway, that aside, I got my order from the new catalogue. So if you haven't caught up and you haven't seen what all this hype I finally got my paper copy. Now, I'm sure if you're a paper crafter, you can understand the excitement of receiving an actual paper copy of something. I think I'm going to stop looking at the multiple screens with this on. It's actually really confusing. So I'm going to make the one screen bigger. So anyway, I got my paper copy. I can't show you inside. This will be available to customers from September the 3rd. Which is exciting. I wonder if I bring up that screen. Let's do that. But you can, if you want a paper copy from me and you've ordered with me in the last year, I will pop one in the mail to you. So no need to worry. You'll get one of these goodies in the mail. If not, and you live in Australia, let me know. You can always pop an order in my online store and I will get one of these out to you. It's amazing. I wish I could show you inside, but you'll see it soon enough. That's just a hint, and I will show you that sweet because I did order it. So what is a bit confusing though is we do have this mini catalogue coming out on the 3rd of September, but we also have a release of online exclusives, and I have some of those as well, which I can show you. So stamping up a sort of transition to doing catalogues as well as regular online exclusive releases. So there's lots going on, but anyway, I'm going to put this aside and share with you the bits and pieces I've got, and I'm going to give you some tips at how I store my pieces because that's what I've been sitting here doing. So I got, and I will show you at the end, I've been sharing a couple scrapbook pages, but they're really hard to photograph and I'm not very good at it. So I'll show you the scrapbook pages I've done. There's one I haven't shared. Okay, so let's start with the sweets. I've got the random bits and pieces out on my desk at the moment. I'm going to start with this fun fun suite here. This is called, and I probably should actually look up the names of these things because I don't know the names off by heart, but this one is the North Pole Delivery Suite. Now, this one I was pleasantly surprised about. I don't know why. I just thought that the images would be bigger, and I'm glad that they're not. I know that sounds weird, but I really like a smaller image. So it's got these really cute icons and animals, little dogs and foxes. So you've got lots of different designs. I actually really liked the B sides of this pattern. I was a bit in love with it. Then there's these cute, and the reason I love this is my sister really wants a Bernese Mountain Dog. And so this was just adorable. And this one here is kind of a golden retriever. So there's all my loves going on there. There's some little cats, so cat and dog lovers. And then I really liked this one as well. I thought it was cute. I'm not going to stay too long on the pattern papers, otherwise I'll be here forever, because I won't lie, I did place a decent sized order, and I may have placed another order as well. So that's not here yet, but I do have it on the way. There's these cute little wintry shops. Then we've got the snail mail boxes. And then this one. Hey Jenny, how are you? The other thing is at the Stamping Lounge, we are having a catalogue or launch party. If you're a member, you get that, and that'll be on September the 6th. Well, if you're not a member, you can just purchase the catalogue launch party. It's $9.95 Australian dollars, and I'll pop the link up for that later. You can join in, and we're going to share lots of games and lots of projects with the PDFs and videos using these new products. So the reason this is specialty is all these little pieces actually pop out. So they're little die cuts, and I was pleasantly surprised by how small they are, because I would prefer to use a smaller image than a big one. So I was really liking the size of these images, and you get multiples. So that's the paper. I believe that maybe some of the dies fit these as well, but I didn't get those out. This is the stamp sets. We've got a bear, there's a little doggy. I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's a beaver or a raccoon or something like that. There's a flying cat, and there's these beautiful sentiments. This is shown at 85%, so they're a little bit bigger on the inside. And then we've got the matching dies. The cool thing about this die, and I don't know that the catalogue, I can't show you the inside, but it makes a really cool gift box. So these ones here, they all come off, and you can actually slot them in the top here to make a self-closing gift box, which is really cool. And there's the dies to cut out the images from the stamp set. So really cute. Now I think some of these images also work with the critters on the paper as well. And then there's some really cute embellishments. Now what I did was, Stampin' Up! Used to have the colours of their embellishments included on the packet, but now they don't. So what I like to do is go onto the website and check out the colours, and then I actually write them on the top so I know what the colours are. So in this case, we've got Garden Green, Petal Pink, Pool Party, and Poppy Parade. So there's these really cute little flat dots. Now, the other thing I sat here doing this afternoon, this comes with some white fluffy ribbon. So hopefully you can see the texture in that, really cute. I made these rolling ribbon keepers. So this one, you can actually pull the ribbon off, and then it just turns around, and then you can easily just push this around to keep your ribbon handy. So thanks, Anita. She sent me the link to Brenda Quintana, who had made these for her ribbon rolls, and I just thought it would keep them nice and tidy without needing to have a pin in there and pull it out all the time. So that's the North Pole Delivery Suite that I got. I also got this one. I was late to the party on this one because I didn't attend the Stamping Up event they had where you could purchase this early. So I only just got this one, but it's called the Peaceful Garden Suite. So sometimes Stamping Up have events where you can get stuff early. So this was one of those events, but I just didn't join it. It was coinciding around moving time and things, so I didn't actually participate, but it has gorgeous colours. So you've got, it's a really blue, like your cloud cover. I don't know if it's Lost Lagoon. No, basic beige, cloud cover, crumb cake, misty moonlight, pecan pie, and secret sea. So they're really beautiful blue tones, and Love that one. It's really pretty. And there's doves in this one. So at first I wasn't super sold, and I think it was the stamp set that wasn't selling me on this suite. But then I kept seeing things and thought, oh, darn, I wish I had ordered that. I wish I'd gone to the event so I could order it. I also love birds. So I love the doves in this suite, and they were enough to really sell me on it, to be honest. I love them. And then we've got this pattern here. Flip it over and we've got that basic beige and crumb cake. So they are the designer series papers. It also came with this beautiful glimmer paper. I haven't really opened this. This is just blue, dark grey and soft green. Tell you what, I had a wisdom tooth out this week, and it has been giving me grief. It's been a week today since I had it out, and I feel like I need more painkillers. I don't know if anyone else can feel my pain. So you've got the, what did we say? Blue, grey, and dark something. But yeah, really, really pretty. They're going to look great with the, hey, Rosie, with those doves. So that one goes along with that. Also has a really cool embossing folder. So this one works well. I'll show you with the dies in a second. So this is a stamp set, and this stamp set didn't sell me on the suite. And I was like, oh, I don't really need it. And if I buy the suite, I have to have the stamp set. But then I thought, I really like the big hugs for a good friend. I'm always in need of a sympathy stamp. So yeah, I ended up getting it. But the dies are what I love the most. So this afternoon I pulled out my dies and popped them in these packets, like on the magnets that I like to do. I ran out of magnets though, so I have to do an emergency order. But these are the cute little doves. So they don't have a stamp, but they've got the dove die. And this one here cuts out a couple little envelopes, so it looks like they're carrying a letter. This die here, I believe, fits inside here. So you can emboss this section and then cut this out and have it sticking on the top. So you've got this beautiful greenery behind it. Really, really cute. And there's this beautiful little foliage piece here. There's some embellishments. So these ones are Cloud Cover, Misty Moonlight, and Secret Sea. And they've got a slight little glimmer to them. And then we've got some ribbons. So this is the Misty Moonlight ribbon. I'm still getting used to how to pull this off. If you go this way, it's easier. And then you can just track it back this way. So yeah, very, very cute. And it's got a beautiful edge to that. So that's the Peaceful Garden suite. And then I'll show you this one. I haven't even opened these papers, so I'll just open them with you. I'll take some coffee first. I bought a new coffee machine. I'm very lucky, but it's so good. I had a pod machine before, and now I've got one that grinds the beans and all, so I'm very happy. Let's open the paper first. This is probably my favourite suite. So I'm not super Christmassy. I do Christmas, but I'm just, yeah, Christmas stuff. I will happily take the non-Christmas over the Christmas stuff. My sister absolutely cringes because she's fully like Christmas mode, and I'm just like, meh. So much organisation, so much mess I've got to clean up. Okay, so this one's called the Lights of Aurora Design Series paper, and I recently had a talk about this on the Stamping Lounge with a couple of people. I live in Tasmania, the island at the bottom of Australia, and we get a very good show of the magical lights here. So this is very pretty. Now you get 8 sheets of each pattern, so very, very pretty. And then the backs are more muted. And we've got, let's see, this one. This, I love them so much. And then we've got this one. How pretty is that? I can see really fun things being done with these. So then we have got this one. They also have in the catalogue, which I can't show you at the moment, but they had a picture of the artist actually making these designs with chalk. It was really, really cool. It's fun to see a close-up of how the designer series papers are made. So Stamping Up have their own in-house artists, and everything is designed in-house, which is really cool. And then we've got this one here. Love how that swirls around. And this is, it looks black, but this is just a very dark with a purple added sort of pattern. So they are the designer series paper for this suite. Then we have the stamp set, which is just sentiments, but I really liked the font and the different sentiments you can sort of put together here. I thought it was really, really cute. The dies remind me of the Scenic Adventure bundle that we just had, which I used a lot of because we featured that at a stamping lounge for a retreat. The reason it reminded me of that was just the trees and things, but this one looks really, really cute with the different patterns behind it. So you can have silhouette scenes and lots of beautiful combinations here. You've got the clouds and sort of the watery scenes, so really, really pretty. So we've got just sort of detailed dies and just the sentiments on their own. So lots of cool things you can do with that. The embellishments are the frosted iridescent dots, and these are balmy blue, berry burst, clear, and gorgeous grape. So they're quite 3D, these dots, but they're really, really beautiful. And then the ribbon is like an iridescent sheer ribbon, and that's in balmy blue. I always find these are a bit different. They tie a really cute bow. I'm not really in a good bow making fashion right now, but yeah, really cute bow, nice sheer ribbon. So very, very cute. And that's in the balmy blue. So that's the Lights of Aurora suite. And then there is, this one is a mega suite. Hey Sherry, how are you? I don't know if my camera is flickering. I did, Anita. I made my ribbon tamers. Check it out. Thank you. I only did the new one, so I'll have to go through and do a lot of these because I have a lot of ribbon. Yeah, I don't know if my camera's flickering. If it's I find that it's doing it a bit lately, so I don't know if I just need a new phone. Is that a good excuse? Okay, so this one is the Traditions of Christmas, which is featured. This is the one that's featured here on the front of the catalogue. So I did get this one. It's a specialty designer series paper. We've got some plaid, but this is the pretty sides on the other side. So I'm opening it back to front really. Can you see that gold foil? So pretty. And this has got your traditional Christmassy colours. So I've got the red, and look at this. I love gold foil. You can sell me with the gold foil. So then there's this one, which is a dotty spot, and then we've got the floral design. I'll keep these papers out because I'll show you something. Secret Sea, I don't know about you, but I love Secret Sea. Secret Sea is beautiful. And there's this floral pattern here. Then we've got the green stripe with some dots. And then this beautiful bouquet here, Christmas bouquet. And then more Secret Sea with another cute floral. So the stamp sets that match this one, we've got two. So this is a mega bundle with two. We've got one with some images and one with some sentiments. So the really cool thing about this one, at first when I looked at it, I was like, what are these? These are two-step stamps, so you can fill in, sorry, my partner's texted me. He's been at work since Wednesday last week, and they keep calling him in and making him stay longer. He doesn't come home in between shifts, I should add. So when he works a little bit further away now, so when he does nights, he's usually gone, and he only gets a few hours in between nights. So he actually stays because he works about an hourish drive from home. So I don't see him from Wednesday usually through to Monday, but he's actually been there since Wednesday last week. Anyway, that aside, he's texted me to say they've asked him to do more. So these ones here, you can actually stamp and fill in these images here. So you don't even have to colour. How good is that? This one here, you've got the stamp here as well as the bow that you can colour, as well as the leaves. So lots of different things. You can make a really cool image. Then you've got the different sentiments. I really like the font. It's really basic but still beautiful. And then we've got the dies. Now, I ran out of magnets, so this die is still in its packet, but these labels make that really cool, what do we call this? Banner style label. And then there's some, they've got beautiful details on the dies. Hey, Kayleen. Now, this one here, I've left it in its packet. This is so gorgeous. I love the size of these. I love the shape. This is all the leaves, and you've got stuff to make holly there, which is great. I love the bow builder, but the cool thing about this is that it cuts out a couple of the shapes in the paper. So you've got this gold foiled piece here. If I pull out this die here, that is going to actually cut that out. So you don't even have to fussy cut it. And you've got heaps of those on that paper that you can cut out. So that's that one, as well as I'm pretty sure, let's pull this off. That's why I love them going on magnets. I find them too sticky. And I'm a rush crowd. When I'm in the mood, I don't want to fiddle around. So that one cuts out that big one there too. So you've got heaps of those, and you get 2 of each sheet. So if you want to die cut out a heap of those, perfect for bulk Christmas crafting. I'll stick those back on now. So that's how those dies coordinate. And then to go along with, there's also an embossing folder. Hopefully you can see that. It's a beautiful 6x6 style 3D embossing folder that makes a big wreath. It's so pretty. And then these are so up my alley. I love sequins, I love glitter, and I love gold. So I need more of these, I think. So this is you've got the gold, the old olive, pool party, and the real red in that. And the ribbon is shiny red ribbon. It's really hard to show just how beautiful that is, but it's got a very nice sparkle to it. Gorgeous. I'm not sure how wide it is. Does it say? 1/2 inch or 1.3 centimeters is the width of that ribbon. So that's a traditional Christmas suite. Absolutely beautiful. And then there's a couple. These are online exclusives. So these are coming out the same time as the catalogue. I'm just topping up on coffee. And this comes with some 12x12 paper. This is also going to be a monthly class at the Stamping Lounge. So if you want to check out all the info on that, I'll probably put them up as events. Are they like Druzy gems? Anita, do you mean the sequins? These ones? Because if so, they're actually flat. They're flat discs, actually. They're like a sequin, but they don't have a hole in the middle. So the Druzy gems are quite thick. So this one here is a black and white pattern. So I'll do the basic side first. So this is like a, what do we call this? Like a, I don't know. Anyway, that's your favourite. Sharon, which one's your favourite? The sequins, or do you mean the Traditions of Christmas suite? Wow, see, my camera's flickering. I don't know if it's just me or if I'm going crazy. Maybe it just doesn't like the gold. Maybe I do need a new phone. Just enable me. So then we've got a black and white dot. You can't go wrong with a black and white dot. And then some more gold foil with these trees. Very pretty. And then we've got this squiggly line. I don't know what you call that. I don't even know what I think about this one. Tartan pattern. Yes, Anita. This one here just reminds me of like, I don't know. I can't look at it seriously. It just reminds me of drawing like boobies when you're a kid. I know that's so inappropriate, but now I know you can't unsee it. And then we've got this gold foil. It's very hard. It's very fine gold foil on this one. And then we've got this one, black and white print. I love a stripe. A good stripe is great basic to have. My camera really doesn't like the gold foil. And then it looks like an ECG. Yeah, good pick up there. Probably a better ECG than I had. My ECG was nuts. Okay, then we've got this one's fa la la la. Very cool. And then I'm not sure about this one. I don't know. I don't know if I'd use it as a whole pattern or whether I'd fussy cut these bits out. I haven't decided. And then we've got some black and white trees. Is this your other favourite, Sharon? And then I like this one with the gold stars. So lots of black and white gold. Very, they call this is the modern Christmas. So then we've got the stamp set. So this is Ornamental Christmas. It's got some great sentiments, a couple of really cool trees. This is a cling set. And this one's got 3 matching dies. Now, I'm not sure. As I said, I got this in the mail today in between Elijah having his support shift and mucking around. So I haven't sat here and had a real good look at it, but I'm not sure yet. And it's one of you that may have this, maybe able to tell me, but I'm not sure if these just coincide and you can add little holes into your bauble, but then it's also got the bauble toppers. I don't know. I'll have to see people play with it, but it's also got a really great basic circle. The cool thing about that is it's got these large gold hoops. Now, these remind me of the suite we had, it's actually probably going back a few years now, called Forever Ferns and something. They had some gold hoops, so a bit smaller. But these ones here are a really yellow gold. They are, I did measure them before. I think they're about 3.5 inches by about 9.5 centimeters, I think. But the cool thing is you could cut this circle with the sentiment and then have the gold hoop around it. Very, very cool. So you do get 10 hoops in a pack, and they are $23 Australian a pack. So they're more on the pricey side because, you know, they're a couple of dollars a hoop. But also the thing that I have in mind is weaving dream catchers. I can't help myself. I love a good dream catcher. I'm so tempted. Should I do it in a class and make you sit there and learn how to do a dream catcher? Is now a good time to tell you that when I got married, there was over 100 people there, and everyone back, I'll have to find some, but we weaved little mini dream catchers. I don't know if you can remember the Stamping Up little embroidery hoop embellishments they had. We weaved dream catchers, well, myself and my auntie weaved dream catchers as everyone's little table number. So, because, you know, that's what you do. That is what you do. So that one, oh, I forgot something. Actually, here's a good way. It also comes with this gold, black and white gold baker's twine. So this stuff, it's not quite a substitute for our twisted gold thread, but you know, it's getting close. Don't you hate it when you can't find the end? Where is the end? Oh, there we go. So it's got a really fine gold thread through it. You could actually unravel it and have it as a twisted gold thread, but you could weave a dream catcher with that. Do you dare me? Should I sit there and weave a dream catcher with the baker's twine? That'll be, I need a new Netflix series to watch. Anita, I feel like you and I have similar taste. A good psychological thriller or murder mystery. Do you have a Netflix series I can watch? I'm out of, I don't know if I like dubbed movies, to be honest, or movies or shows. So I've watched a few of the Harlan Coben ones, but some of them are too dubbed for me to watch. Like, it has to be a good one for me to do it. Then, as far as the other online exclusive I got, this one is my favourite. I love green. Greens and blues are my favourite. And I saw this and I fell in love. So this is an online exclusive coming out on September the 3rd. See, I told you we would have similar taste, Anita. Yeah, I need something else to watch. I need a good book to read as well. Anyway, so I got this one. This one is called the Elegant Pine Snowflakes. Now, I love this so much. We're actually doing this for our Stamping Lounge retreat in October. So if you want to get a retreat kit, this is what will be included. Kayleen, you think a dream catch would be amazing? Oh, it's on my list then. So this one here is gorgeous. It's so different as well. I love that this is a big snowflake, or it can be pines. So I know when we first looked at this, we were like, oh, would people from the South Pacific really want to do snowflakes? But I see a lot more than snowflakes with this suite. So there's lots of greens. You've got the pines. You can make it much more than snow. And this here is beautiful. It's got this beautiful like icy fern pattern on the back. Then we've got this one with all the beautiful greenery. I'm not actually sure. I have to check what colours. This is pretty peacock. And then I think I saw someone say that the dyes also fit some of these snowflakes. So you've got this pretty pattern and then the beautiful green one. Margaret Hickey's new book, An Ill Wind. Does that right? Great murder mystery. Oh, set in country Victoria. That's cool. Then I've got this one. So I think it's a very dark green in the back, maybe. It's hard to tell because sometimes the Stamping Up papers are colours that are subdued a little bit or increased in intensity. So it looks like something different, but it's actually a colour we know well. Beautiful. Love this one. This one's got some pine cones. So we'll have our retreat coming up for registration on the 26th of this month, and we do lots of fun folds. So if you want to see fun folds with this suite, definitely keep on your radar. You can actually join the wait list, and we're going to have a special offer for the first people that sign up. So we'll have that listed very soon. Very pretty. I think we need to know the colours in this suite. Cherry Cobbler, Garden Green, Old Olive, Pretty Peacock, Secret Sea, and Shaded Spruce. Very, very pretty. The stamp set is gorgeous. That's showing 80%. So yeah, it's quite a decent size. It's got your beautiful stamps here. You've got your pine cones. I think it's going to be really cool to see what people do with this suite. And you've got a couple of other little sentiments. I love that the sentiments aren't just wintry focused. So you've only got warmest winter wishes, which you'd probably associate with snowflakes, but celebrate the season and it's the most magical time of the year. Are definitely very versatile. The dies are amazing. There's lots of dies. I had to put them on 2 magnets. So we've got our 2 snowflake dies that are going to cut out these 2. I'm assuming this one's going to cut out this one. You've got different ones that cut out here, but there's so many detailed dies that they're going to cut out lots more. So you've got this one here that's actually attached as well. So you could arrange that into like a flower, a snowflake. You could have it as little clusters of pine. There's lots of things you can do. You've got your berries. This beautiful shape here is gorgeous. There's also these single ones here. So because they've got that little dot in the middle, I haven't played with this yet, obviously, but I would imagine that dot can be there so you can add the glue. So you can glue all those together. It's going to look so pretty. This is a detailed pine cone as well. So really, really pretty. This has some beautiful embellishments that are a little bit different. These are, sorry, my stomach is grumbling. These are Cherry Cobbler, Pretty Peacock, and Clear. So you can see those, they're beautiful dimensional snowflake shapes. And then this one has a big ribbon. I don't think we're including this in the retreat kit, so this probably won't be in the projects. We're actually including something different, which if you know me, you'll know what I chose. But this one here is beautiful as well. It's a shaded spruce, larger ribbon. So this one is, I need to find the English 7/8 of an inch or 2.2 centimeters wide, but very, very pretty. So that's the ribbon that matches. I will show you because I've got it open, but this is what we're going to put in the retreat kit because I love linen thread, and they've released Old Olive and Early Espresso linen thread. I mean, seriously, could it get any better? I think I need more packets of that. So that one is gorgeous. That actually goes with a suite that I didn't purchase, but may have then since added to an order. Oopsie. Then I'll show you, I did that all for the suites that I've got for now. I didn't buy everything. Anita, I feel like I have a book that you sent to Leanne that she sent to me to read. I don't know which one. It's sitting there on my to read pile. I think it was from you. I feel like your name rings a bell. This one is the earthen toned metallic specialty paper. There's 2 sheets of this. Look how pretty this is. This one goes with one of the autumn suites. I can't remember. Oh, no, sorry. There's 3 sheets. This one here goes with one of the autumn suites. Yeah, very, very pretty. Goodness me. I need to take a good book on the cruise, Anita. Because I've struggled to sit still. And if I'm stuck on a boat, that sounds terrible. If I'm stuck on a boat, I'm not used to being away from housework and obligations. So I find I have to busy my mind. Silent Snowfall Specialty Designer Series paper. This was a bit different and something that I hadn't seen before. Oh, goodness. You can tell I haven't even opened it. You get 6 sheets, but I believe from what I saw someone say, they're all the same. So it's kind of like, yeah, they're all the same. So 6 12 by 12 sheets. It's actually just an embossed snowflake. So I thought this might look cool with some inking techniques. Yeah, do that, Anita. Then I can read a book while I'm there. I can sit in my burkini and read a book. I shouldn't say that, I'm terrible. But I did find some rather cool. Yeah. My mum and I were laughing. Like, seriously, Heather. Okay. This here I opened for the first time today, and it is, I left one behind. It's all good. You get 2 of each colour. So there's white, red, and green. I don't know if they're a particular red and green. No. It says green, red, and white. And these are they call it velvet. Velvet? Yes, velvet. So when I first opened this, I thought, how cool will this look with cutting out? Obviously, I haven't tried this, but if you cut out some of the snowflakes, I think from memory we had velvet before, and you can stamp on it. I think I should try it before I tell you. We can sit together to give the passengers a laugh. We totally could, Anita. Then I think if you cut this out of these and make some velvet snowflakes, it would be so pretty. And this would be cute with the red would be cute with the berries. So you can add your berries in. And then even the green you can make with the pine. So it would be really cute. I thought, oh, that's adorable. So that's the velvet paper. I think this didn't belong as part of a suite. It was just on its own. I love specialty paper. Anything textured, glimmery, or foiled belongs in my stash. So that is the specialty paper. And then these were the bits that I bought on top of it. So I'll show you the couple of bundles I got. I think you would know that I would buy that. So I saw this pet one and I was like, yes, that's mine. I just think it would look cute. I won't lie, my dogs have had bandanas on, and I loved this. Love comes with 4 paws and the little paws here. But I just sent recently, a few weeks ago, actually, I sent a sympathy card to someone that lost their fur baby, and I just thought this was a really good one. Even I've never seen a sentiment like that before. You're a awesome pet sitter. What a great one to give if someone's going to look after your baby while you're away. Yeah, no surprises, Anita. No surprises. You had to know that I'll buy it. And then it's got some matching dies. So how cute is this little spotty one? And this one obviously cuts out your doggy bandana. And this one's going to do this little bit, which has, I don't know, the paws don't cut out. The heart does, though. And then there's a couple little circles, but it has these cute little paw prints. But you can make a little dog, a little, what do you call these? Collar tag. And you can pop different little things in there. There's even little kitty cats. You got a little fishbone, a little mouse. Really cute. So can't wait to have a play with that. Had to buy it, of course. So that one is the Pet Love bundle. And then the other bundle I got that was actually a bit of a surprise was the Gingerbread Man Bundle. Doing a monthly class with this one as well on the Stamping Lounge. But I was shocked when I opened my box. Look at the die set. It's humongous, massive. So this one is so big because it has a die that does the Gingerbread Man. So let's pull this off. So the Gingerbread Man, oh my goodness, cuts out 2 at a time because it can actually be a card. So this one's shown at 80%. So it will actually cut, I think it's bigger than the Gingerbread Man. So let's have a look. So we've got the Gingerbread Man. It's going to cut him out nicely, but you can actually make the Gingerbread Man into a card. Yeah, I know, Anita, I didn't expect it to be this big. Like if you think of a stamp set case, that's the size of the Gingerbread Man. So you can stamp and just cut out the Gingerbread Man on its own, or you can use the die, which you'll have to use this through the big machine, and make a folding card or a fun fold or something like that. I actually, Gingerbread Man aside, actually just really liked the sentiments. Season's Eatings, that was a bit cute. But I also really like the accessories and the cute little faces. So you can make an angry Gingerbread Man if you really want, or a winky one, I don't know. There's also some cute things like your peppermint lollies. You've got a bow in here, some marshmallows, a little hat, a lollipop. There's lots of different things. You've got the little dies there to make the icing or make it look like his legs chopped off and eaten. So yeah, really lots of options with this one. I think it will be a lot of fun to play with. It will be fun to see what people do with it. This style die is becoming a bit popular. We've had it with the cone flower that we've got at the moment, as well as the ice cream cone that I'm not sure is current still, but a lot of these flip flap over dies are becoming really popular. So if you want inspiration to how we use them, we've had a few bundles before that come like this, so you can probably see how people have utilized them. But even if you're not into the big gingerbread man, all these little cute things, like even the little cup is really cute. So lots of things we could do with that one. So that's the other bundle I got. And then the other, I think I only got one standalone stamp set. Hey, Sarah, how are you? This one here is my favorite stamp set. I just love this. This is a cling stamp set. So this is a new style. This is like a background stamp, but the cool thing, and I've mounted it so I can show you. I've pulled it out. You can actually stamp that as one whole piece, or you can pull apart and stamp them individually, and then they're easy to put back together because they just slot back together, which I think is why they're that shape. So you can stamp it as one whole background. I don't know if I'm going to keep that, but I just thought I'd put it in there. So you do a whole background of these beautiful native looking flowers, although they remind me of a protea or something, and then this is like a frangipani. This one here, I just love it so much. So this is definitely my standout fave. So I love that my two faves from the catalogue are both, if I have to pick two favourites, you're going to laugh, they're both not Christmas. So surprise, surprise. They are my two faves. So I got a couple other little pieces. We've got this, which I think is definitely a must-have. Fantastic, because you've got all your greetings on here. So this is the Greetings for You Mix and Match Ephemera. These are now adhesive, so they're all gold foiled and they're already sticky for you. So you've got lots of repeat sentiments, which is really good because at Christmas time we make a lot of each card, so you can just stick them on. You get 2 sheets of each. So I've got 2 of those ones. We've got 2 of this one. I like From Our House to Yours. That's a bit cute. I wonder if they have from my house rather than our. Maybe not. No, they're all Our House. But yeah, very, very cute. And they're really nice quality. They're not cheap looking. They're very, very pretty. So they're the greetings for all. And I think they're only $15 for a pack. So you've got lots of sentiments in there. Got a couple of different embellishments. Some of these went with sweets that I just didn't purchase yet. So this one here is the street dots. It's really hard to describe these, but they look like wood. They're really, really pretty. So I think they went with an autumn suite. I got those. This one also went with an autumn suite. They're the Cajun Craze and gold dots. So they're Cajun Craze, but they've got a gold glitter in them. Very pretty. And these were a standalone. These are the delightful decorative dots, and they look really cute with the gingerbread man. But they are Real Red, Shaded Spruce, and Timid Tiger. So they're very, very pretty, and they've got a light glimmer in them. Very pretty. And then the last thing I got was the gold shaker stars, because I told you how much I love anything shiny and pretty. And it's a big tub, so it'd be great for making your shaker cuts. So yeah, that was my big haul here that I've got going on. So now I can sit here and put them all away. But I will show you, if you haven't seen my posts this week, I've sat here with a friend, lovely Donna, who actually is in one of these, so I can show you. She joined my team, and we also had craft day last weekend. I think it was last weekend or the weekend before. I can't remember now. But I sat there, and she was scrapbooking, so I scrapbooked. So I made this one, which I shared. I shared this yesterday, I believe. So I made this using I feel like I'm too close, but I made this using the Make a Memory creativity kit, which is scrapbooking themed, but you can use it for cards as well. So I just used one of the background papers, and I did a bit of hand stitching using the Pack Your Bag twine. So I added a bit of that, some linen thread, some juicy dots, and called it a day. Kept the kit pretty much as it was. And then I made this one, which I've already shared, which was my son and I. So that was the top of the Stanley Nut when we went up there a few years ago. So that was fun. I'm a little bit addicted to threading and stitching, if you can't tell. So this is a page I haven't shared yet. I'll probably share this tonight or tomorrow. So this is the lovely Donna that was crafting with me. I made this after she left, but this was when we were celebrating, I think it was on stage at home for the 35th anniversary, it must have been, because Donna's holding the 35 there. So yeah, I started to scrapbook this one and sort of balance it out using the two bigger bits of ephemera and then 2 photos. So I'm a bit more, when it comes to scrapbooking, I'm a bit more of a single page girl. So I struggle to do double pages. I'm not very good at it, but I like to do a single page instead. But the other thing I use, it's very hard to capture in a photo, is these gold rub-ons. This is the first time I'd use them on these pages. So you can see it on this one as well. And they are so pretty in person. Some things the catalogue just doesn't show as good as it does in person. So you can see the beautiful shine on those pages. So they're the 3 scrapbook pages that I have done in the last couple of weeks. Other than that, all the projects I've been doing, I can't share yet. So I've been doing lots of secret squirrel business, but I am hoping, I've been tossing up in my mind what to do about coming back live, because life's looking a little bit different at the moment with just lots of appointments and lots of commitments and things going on. So I think I may change up the way I do some lives, but I haven't 100% decided in my head. So I'm starting to think that maybe just coming on live and not planning it all out. I'm a very regimented person that likes to have a plan and a PDF and a blog post and have everything organized. But I'm thinking it's becoming more like it's going to have to be crafting, ad hoc, random, and then catching up on the blog post with a PDF, because that would be a lot less stressful at this point in time, just while I get used to a new normal going on around here. So we'll see. Things are starting to calm down. I say that just as I'm coming into a busy tummy year, because, I am going away soonish on a cruise. Anita's coming on. And then I feel like I'll get back and it's going to be like the end of year and Christmas and end of the school year and school holidays. And oh my goodness, don't even want to think about it actually. So yeah, I think I will just start coming along, grabbing a stamp set and coming and crafting live. So hopefully that's on the plan in the next couple of weeks. But I have lots of new things to play with, as all the pretty, I need to go, see what I mean? I just naturally want to open it. I'm going to go to bed and pore over this. I've already highlighted all the things that I've purchased, which is embarrassingly a lot, because I do have 2 more orders coming. I just thought I'd jump on and share what I have already. So anyway, I thought I'd pop on. I'm going to go clean up the mess I just made behind me, and it's getting close to bedtime because it's a school night. So I will catch you all soon. Thanks for coming in and chatting with me. Don't forget, if you want a catalogue, let me know. If you've ordered through me in the last year, you'll get one from me anyway. Other than that, I will catch you all very soon. Have a lovely week, guys. Bye.